Well, hello there. Welcome to Helicon Studio. Well, it has been a while since I last do vlogging, right? So, yeah, I hope you can bear with me. Yeah. So today I'm gonna share you about my experience towards application to become a Singaporean, right? So, yeah, let's start. Well, I've been working in Singapore for the past 14 years and finally thought of giving it a try, having means of building a family of my own in Singapore. Yeah, there's a point when one gets really frustrated with the political turmoil and instability at home country that result in the decision making of switching nationalities. Yeah, so at first there were mixed feelings, yeah, but at least that's out of my hand. I want my child's future to be bright, and there's a great deal when it comes to system, education, and of course most would choose the latter in comparison. So, the first thing you have to do is to gather all sorts of information from expat forums to websites, a handful of YouTube that have this sort of information, but pretty limited, I would say. Okay, so the preliminary requirements you have to look into is that you have to be a permanent resident of Singapore for at least 2 years and has been working in Singapore for at least 3 years. Yeah, not overseas but in Singapore. Remote working doesn't count, I think. Okay. So you have to really prepare a lot of documentations. Your birth certificate. For example, my case, I'm a Malaysian. I have to prepare a Malaysia IC, my Malaysia passport. What you have to do here is to go to my ICA and scan your QR code on the left menu, right? So you click on the Singapore Citizenship and apply for Singapore citizenship. And do check the prompt and fill out all preliminary details before you come to this screen, your SC roadmap, right? So you have to run through everything here. It's pretty important. And now let's take a look at this roadmap. It's pretty detailed and comprehensive. Yeah, as you need to divulge a lot of information here. Well, there are literally 4 stages that you have to complete throughout the 12 months. I won't say 12 months. It's literally within half a year, right? So have a look. So this is not an easy process, but it is worth your time to gather all sorts of information before a journey towards these stages. Okay? So it sounds like some sort of exam, but since you've come this far, I believe you have to try, no matter how hard it is. Yeah. So not to worry, this journey got approved within 2 months. So some might take half a year. This application thing. So yeah, it depends really. So once you get the approval in principle letter from ICA, this is where your journey starts. You need to complete this journey within 2 months' time. Basically, it's about familiarizing yourself with Singapore's histories, cultures, geographies, and of course, it's a popular national service. Yeah, that's it. I think it doesn't apply for expats, but towards the next generation. Also, you get in depth with Singapore values, the responsibilities, sociality life, arts, cultures, and many more. The whole list will be available to you once you acquire the in-principle letter from ICA, meaning that you get to log into the site with lots of information, video clips, and quizzes. Now you have to complete all the activities in order to achieve the completion goal, right? So there will be some sort of like a chart for you to follow up as a summarized kind of your goals that you have to achieve. Now Google SGJOURNEY and you'll be able to find it on the first result. After you log in, you can start your e-journey immediately. Progressively complete the task given to you. All you have to do is sit back, enjoy, and relax those videos. So just play those videos and understand it better. And of course, you have to answer a few simple questions and quizzes, especially the quiz, right? So next, you have to book experience tour, right? Now there's a wide variety of experiences that you can choose from. There's no right or wrong towards your experience, but just fun or boring, that's all, right? For me, I chose like Singapore Discovery Center, and now there's a lot to learn during this journey, and most of the information related are pretty much useful for the quiz, I reckon. Apart from this, you have to attend the gathering session in the community hall and share your experience in a group in person, right? So there's a buffet and snacks for everyone, so you don't have to worry about your dinner. So not to worry, this is just a social session with all those new Singaporeans wannabe, and it is part of the process. So after you've completed the above, ICA will send you an approval letter, which indicates that you're near to finalizing your process. Which is renouncing your citizenship. In this case, I have to, go to the Malaysia embassy, which is located at Jervois Road. I went there about like 6 a.m. in the morning. I begin my journey at 6 a.m. I roughly reached about 7 to 7:30, if I recall it correctly. Just to get a queue, right? I believe there is quite a lot of people, who's expecting to pay the Malaysian embassy a visit, for the sake of renewing their passport or either surrender their citizenship as Malaysian. So you have to take heed with the time, right? So you have to first queue up for this Form K given by the Malaysian officer. There are no ticket numbers required at this moment. So just fill out the form, and after that you can get a queue number, and have your Malaysian IC, your passport, birth cert, along with a $10 Singapore dollars payable to the officer. To the office, right? And I think that's pretty much about it. And you get this red slip that they'll be in contact with you within like 1 to 2 months. So it takes some time there. So it took me half a day just to perform this process. Even though this was like before the pandemic, and imagine how bad it was if you are to do this during the pandemic, right? You can get like frequent delays, even cancels. But lucky for me, it was just a half-day job. And at that moment, I was considered stateless. Yeah, so within the 2 months' time, I was not allowed to travel or leave Singapore. Yeah, because I do not have a passport. Yeah, expect an email or SMS from the Malaysian embassy. That's where you have your birth certificate returned to you along with the Form K, of course. Yeah. Now, the following steps are much easier to achieve. Like, you can go to directly to the ICA building level 6 and start your Singaporean registration process. Yeah, just bring these two items along and pay, I think $80. Yeah, for the temporary IC and certificate payment. Yeah, and you get your temporary IC, of course, but not the physical pink IC. That one you'll have to attend the official ceremony. Yeah, citizenship ceremony in order to acquire that. Yeah, so you can apply your passport online. Just pay like $70 and have it collected to at your nearest post office. It's that easy. So the citizenship ceremony only happened a year after I've got my temporary IC. Yeah, due to this COVID-19 pandemic. So I have to like wait for a while. Yeah, so it's pretty long wait, I would say. Hey, so yeah, this is it. This is the official ceremony, and yeah, I've got my pink IC. Yay! Finally. And yeah, from this MP, of course. Yeah. So overall, this is an arduous process, but definitely worth it if you want to build your home in this country, this beautiful country. Yeah. So what should I say? I'm now proud Singaporean. There you have it. So this is one of the most compelling clip I've done this far. So hope you like it and you'll find it useful towards your journey to become a Singaporean. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.